What's up, YouTube? Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing great. So I originally sold my 1964 Mercedes 220 SE last year when I had actually got laid off. It was very sad to see that car go, but this year I'm planning to buy a 220 SE again. So I reached out to the gentleman that I had sold the car to, and I asked him that, if you ever plan to sell the car in the future, please definitely let me know and I'd be very happy to buy it again. So he said he's ready to sell it, but he wants the same price that I had sold him the car, 10K. But he said that the clutch has gone out, but he still wants 10,000. So I asked him, can you go ahead and reduce the price, because I'm gonna have to put money into it to get the clutch back fixed. But he said if he gets the clutch fixed, he's gonna want 11,000 for it. So I'm a little hesitant. That deal doesn't sound the best to me. But I found another 1964 220 SE with a lot of work done under the hood. It's being sold just 10 minutes away from my work, so I'm actually gonna go check it out and let's see how the car is. We're gonna take a look at the condition and just go from there. But this car was listed at, I believe, like 12,000, and I offered them 8,000. They did not agree to 8,000, but first they came down to 9.5K. Now they came down to 9,000. But looking at the condition, a little bit of wear and tear, I think they might come down to maybe 8,000. But first I just thought, hey, we're talking numbers over just text message, but let's go ahead and see the car in person and, see what the condition is and test drive the car and go from there. Well, I'm actually just a few minutes out, almost there to go see the car. Very excited. So my original car was kind of beige, so it was not exactly white. It was beige, like it had like a yellow tint to it. So I love the absolute color. It was kind of like, I think I would describe it as cream color, but this one from the photos, it seemed like it is white. So I wanted to see it in person, see what the exterior condition is. Does it have any dent? Does it have any rust? Just overall, I feel like, photos can, they can be misleading online, but seeing the car in person, you can definitely find out, how the car is, how it drives. So just an update, I finished out checking out the car, and the owner of the car, he mentioned that he's the second owner of the car. He knew the first family that owned that car. It was brought from Germany to California, and then now the car has been with the owner of this classic Mercedes shop. The gentleman was really nice, and we ended up talking for a good while, and he also mentioned that he has parts for our W108, a 1970 Mercedes 280 SEL, and he said that he's very happy to see another car enthusiast and somebody that's wanting to keep these cars alive on the road. You don't see a lot of people trying to keep these classic cars on the road nowadays. So he was really happy, and I offered him 8,000 cash, and I told him I do really like the car. but I do want to think about it because my first option, I have two options. One is your car, and the other is my original car, but the clutch has gone out on it, and that they're willing to sell it for $10,000, but they wanted to let me know that the clutch has gone out. So I don't want to really spend like $10,000 on the car and then, you know, spend another additional and then, you know, to have to get the clutch fixed. So this car is a good option, and I honestly think they might agree to $8,000. The car that I just saw does have rust, but everything is in original condition. All the interior is original, and when I sat on the seats, they felt plush, like really, really good. They were not sinking in. So everything was all original. Nothing's been, you know, changed or brought back to life. So I did like the originality of the car, but the car does have rust spots. So my only concern, I think, with the car is the rust spots. That's, you know, that was kind of like a downfall for me. But it is, you know, its personality, and hey, the car is 60 years old, and I don't want to think of it as, you know, a car that has rust. I want to think of it as a car, you know, it's a gem. It's a time capsule. But I do want to do a little bit of research online to see, you know, does this rust, you know, does it continue to eat and continue to grow? So just want to do a little bit more research, and I want to think about it, give it a day or two, and I want to get your guys' opinion on what do you guys think. Should I go with my original 1964 that's in really mint condition, but the clutch is out, and pay $10,000 for that? Or should I get the car that I saw today, the 1964 Mercedes 220 SE, which possibly the owner might let it go for $8,000? Because when I did offer him $8,000, he smiled and he said that, you know, think of a reason that you can provide why I should give you that car, and I might work with you. So that kind of gave me an indication that the owner is flexible and, you know, may consider, since he said he was very happy to meet me. And so I would definitely love to know what car you guys think that, you know, I should go with. Please leave a comment with, you know, your feedback, your opinion, which one you guys think that I should go with. And after that, in the next video, I will definitely make an update of which car we bought. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So this video will be continued. Thank you so much for watching. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.